All right, hi you guys. This is Daisy here, aka Professional High Priestess. So I just wanted to come out and put a message here for you guys, okay? So regarding kids switched at birth in the Spanish community. Oh my God, hi, hi baby, hi, you're so cute. Hi, how are you? Love and love my housing. I like where I am. Oh, you're so cute. Your dog is so cute. So, anyways, you guys, right? Kids switched at birth in the Spanish community. A quick update, a few updates. So, this whole conversation about kids switched at birth, I don't want you guys to like start taking this and use that as an excuse to create calamity. Use that as an excuse to go haunt or look for families or seek out families that you know for a fact that you set up. Right? This is not the opportunity to do that because this is very serious. But I just wanted to let you guys know a few things, right? So with this kid switched at birth, there's a few protocols that I saw in my phone that are related to this whole kid switched at birth situation that you guys need to see, especially because of the advocacy and the organizing going on around this in like several states and several places. You guys have to understand, because of this whole thing that they created with me playing games, the biggest thing, especially for the new litigators that got pulled onto the case, the biggest thing to find out is that they put something on me called vexatious litigant. So I can't go to the court. So they were saying like, oh, there's no reason for these court cases to exist. She's abusing the court. So if she wants to go file any court case against us for harassing her, she has to go through all of our people and they can say no, so she can't file a case. So that's what I'm talking about. They were switching people's kids at birth and playing on people's phone. Right. So now what happened here with that kid switched at birth is no one will ever believe that. Yeah, but we took it too far legally, and I did not know that that 37 document was brewing. Okay, what the fuck? Another thing that you guys are about to hear about with this kid switched at birth is that the president of the California Endowment, the CEO, Robert Ross, I went down to their building because the virtual reality just got so out of control in LA one day. I was like, okay, you guys are going way too far. What ended up happening is I went down there consistently for several days. On the third time that I was there, the third time that I was there, Robert Ross came down because he's been hearing about the chaos in the community, people emailing him, individuals wondering, so did you switch my kid at birth? Because I wouldn't let you do this in LAUSD. Did you switch my child at birth? Because I wouldn't let you do this at the tech company. Stuff like that is going on right now. Robert Ross came downstairs because remember, we're all in virtual reality and they watch my YouTube channel. So he came downstairs. I was like, oh, Miss Ozem, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm here about my settlement and what you guys are doing with sound technology. I have it on camera. And he said, oh, just get on my assistant's calendar and we can definitely have a meeting. And license plate with 37 right there, right? Just drama because of how everyone has been like getting on their ass and like a bunch of stuff has been happening. So with the kids switched at birth, that's one thing that you need to know. And then the other thing that Martha did in court, that's what you need to know. And then on top of this with the work, so that's why all these whites in computer science thought it was okay, like to play like that, because they thought that they had all the lawyers like set up, like all the good lawyers like set up, and then all the ratchets running around. But something ended up coming out, a California state law which requires lawyers to report other lawyers for certain things that they see. So, do you see? Woo, he's driving fast in that Hellcat. Right, and then another thing, race cars and Hellcats and what's currently going on as kids switched at birth in the Spanish community. So the hand that was doing that, it's already come out who's doing it. They already know who's doing it. A lot of you guys that are just now coming into this, especially for the Middle Eastern community, etc., it's something that was really big in the Spanish community. For like the past like 30 something years though, and it's because of the ways in which like in Spanish America, a lot of people don't know this, it was like several wars all at once that happened all at once in Spanish America. All across Spanish America there were several wars, Spanish Indigenous America. And so anyways, what ended up is they were playing across like starting like have layers of unnecessary shit. And one of the things that was happening is that these families that they were targeting, they fought for themselves. They handled their business. They make a bunch of money. They have farms. A lot of you guys that like live in proximity to the Spanish community or, you know, etc. Like, look at that. They have their own farms. They have their own businesses. They have their own whatever. right? And that's where the white man got mad, and the karmic that tried to set them up in Spanish America got mad because they were switching their kids at birth, uploading them to sound technology to spy on them, look for their bags. And it's specifically the Spanish indigenous community, Mexico, Guatemala, all of that they were doing, mainly Nicaragua, but a lot of in the Mexican community as well. So they got caught, right? So now what's going back and forth here is that this led to the Supreme Court in Mexico. This is what led to the Supreme Court in Mexico getting drained. So out of 11 members, 8 of them are stepping down because they had their hand in this, playing like that, following these families to America, trying to fudge their asylum applications, causing a bunch of drama, etc. So now look. Yeah, they swore that that never happened. No one's switching anybody's kids. I'm so sorry. I'm not even going to talk to you about that. That's so absurd. All right, I'm going to call a lawyer, Martha Jimenez. I'm so sorry. I'm going to seek legal action if you insinuate that I did, but you did, because it's right here. Right, but this is the Independent, right? So this is not like some off-brand like news story and we're just picking stuff up. Are you guys paying attention to like where I'm getting the news stories from? It's to set them up, right? So then look at, this was on today, right? Good Morning America and the Telegraph, because I told you that they're all watching this and they are getting threatened and harassed in order not to put out certain stories because of Irklankla having sex in their family and coming to work with umbilical cords and tampons and bullshit, right? To get spiritual powers from black women, right? Because you guys saw that with my situation. So also some of you guys are looking into the situation that happened at work where they were playing on my tablet. They were making up a bunch of shit. They were starting a bunch of shit. Do you know that several people left the company? I sent out an email. I was like, oh, I just want to let you guys know that this is what they do and this is what they start. The CEO, the director of HR, everyone got it. The director of HR has gone. Yeah, because she saw my channel. She said, oh, that's how you guys are playing? I don't want any parts. No, it's not just about fixing the situation with Daisy. Daisy's fine. She's going to get support. The problem here is that you guys are doing this all over the place, and I don't want this coming back to me that I was ever affiliated with you guys. Yeah, and look at this. It says BBL. And hoes getting BBL and stuff like that. Hey. And hoes getting BBLs and stuff like that, so that they can run around the Spanish community and glamour these men. That's like a big thing that was coming out too. So now you guys are finding out. So that's what was going on. This lady, Martha Jimenez, was harassing Daisy because Daisy sued her because they were playing with magic and starting shit and causing a bunch of drama. Then she realized that Daisy can go tell all those women that she switched their kids at birth. They were playing with black women that work in the criminal justice, etc., switching their kids, causing drama. My son's 14 years old, and yeah, I'm on a case, but well, we just think that your son should be in CPS right now. Because we've noticed a few things that were unsafe during this investigation. What are you talking about? Oh, because you guys are having sex in your family and I charged your people. I have no idea what you're talking about because you're a part of the investigation. You're being investigated. Oh, well, in that case, I'll recuse myself. Oh, that's what these hoes are doing at work. Right. So now, hi. Yeah, he's so cute. Yeah, he has something to say. That high priest has something to say about this magic and kids switched at birth. Well, we've been dealing with it for years. That's how he feels. Shh. No, yeah, okay, here. Yeah, you're not, oh my God. Shh. Hey, priest, left. Hi, there's happiness here. There's no need. Just, what? Shh, you're making too much noise and I'm about to call your higher self. Oh my fucking God. No. Shh. He's coming back. Yeah, it's okay. He's a puppy. He's still a puppy, like separation anxiety and his mom. It's okay. Yeah, and look at this with the school bus, and it says 37 again. Yeah, in Spanish America, capturing whole school buses of children. Yeah, in the Spanish community, that's what they were doing. And the biggest thing too is some of you hoes that are sitting here, some of you guys that are sitting here, and you're talking about Black Lives Matter. Yeah, look at the dog barking because I'm mentioning names. And you guys are talking about Black Lives Matter and all this and this and this and that. Do you know that they're the reasons why a lot of this got started? Because they were equally involved in playing with Martha. Yeah, and playing with magic. And they were those practitioners were targeting the black community of Mexico. Because some of you guys have, there's like an article like going around. There's an article going around about the black Spanish of Mexico and the black community of Mexico, and how a lot of them went missing at Martha's hand. But the big thing that they were doing is they were going into their farms, kidnapping and raping all the women, forcing the women into in vitro for white Spanish women that can't have babies. That's what they were doing. Again, 8 out of the 11 Supreme Court justices got removed. This guy needs to come get his fucking dog. So then what ended up happening here, right? So some of you guys that have these switched babies and you're wondering, why is my baby so colicky and she's still crying and she's still not connecting with me? It's because your baby switched at birth. It's unfortunate that this had to happen for you guys to see that, but right. And then look at this, Rocky. Ooh, this is so messy. With Rocky and the 37 and Robin playing games like that. That's somebody in Barbados with that. That's a lot of shit got started. Rocky almost got charged over that because Robin was playing with somebody. You can get your kids switched, coming to the hospital and stuff like that, people mobbing on her and stuff like that. She had a baby by a gangster and Robin wanted that dude, so they were harassing that woman. That also came up in the virtual reality, and it's starting something. So now one of the things that's going on here with kids switched at birth and playing with magic and Robin, that coming up with Rocky and the 37, because Robin, she was causing a bunch of drama. Look at this. And it says URD on the license plate. I'm about to get that one. I can't make this stuff up. So URD on the license plate, right? So URD is transcriptional. It's right here. The police will get this one. They'll pick it up. That's fine. So that's funny that came up, right? And like so many interruptions when I'm screaming, right? Because URD is a specific package inside of R, and it's used to detect transcriptions, DNA transcriptions. So this is another thing that they're doing now with the DNA testing. They're scattering it. Kids switched at birth update. That's what they're currently doing. You guys keep on saying URD, URD, URD. 14th and Broadway. So now, right, URD, transcriptional package on R, which is like a statistical modeling tool, protein modeling, chemical modeling, things like that. So now what ended up happening here is you guys are sitting here, you're watching me do this. Did I set this up? No. Are these paid actors? No. I did want to say that somebody tried to do that whole paid actor thing in somebody's city, parking in front of somebody's house with certain license plates. Somebody got fucking arrested. Their whole network got exposed playing with Aki. Yes. So now what ended up happening here is kids switched at birth. You guys have seen this in the news. There was another story that came out. It was like a bigger one. And they tracked people throughout certain years, throughout like 20 years, something about kids switched at birth, what happened to the mothers making reports, etc. That's another one you need to look into. I've showed that on my channel before. So with that, the kids switched at birth. This is what they're doing. Another thing here, look, register. And this is what I was going to get into. Look, it says EDX right there. Another register. And this is, again, why people are going to jail and why they're litigating, because look at this nonsense, because you guys are playing with brujeria. So with the black Spanish in Mexico, they were kidnapping like, oh, look, we made money for our people. We made money from our farm because we work with our hands. We sow, we do this, we do that. Like, oh, look at those negras over there. Martha Jimenez, like, oh, they're making money now. Oh, they're sewing. We can end that. And going and kidnapping those women, cutting off their hand, little kids coming back, crying, screaming. I don't know. They just picked me up from my school and they cut my fingers off. Shit like that. Oh, because he's a good typer and he's a good writer. You can't have them like out here. That's what they were fucking doing. That's what you goofy, delusional hosts have associated yourself with to hate and stalk and harass people that you don't even know. Because you want to start something, you think you're special now? Do you know what can happen to you because what people are watching here and what has happened to innocent people because of you? So that's what they're trying to hide. So that's how people were getting their kids switched at birth, because there's a few people that went to go tell Daisy about what was happening, and they started this all at once. They thought it was all good because they were playing with Daisy. So they said, oh, we got rid of Daisy. If we can get rid of her, we can get rid of all the solid people, right? And then, oh, well, we have Desiree here. She'll lie for us and say that Daisy was a this and she was a that, and yeah, that's how I know her. No, I was the youth. She was the adult. Actually, people are going to find out that I don't even know Daisy like that. Okay, yeah, this is just like a youth center for everybody in Oakland, and I was bringing my 40-something-year-old husband here to take over the space, and I got fired. and I was stealing hella shit from my job, and I don't have good hygiene, so all the young people were complaining, and they stopped coming because I was doing magic on them and trying to bring them into sex rituals and spell work. Oh, and then my husband tried like having sex with one of the young people, and he still is. Okay, yeah, no, that never happened. I don't know Daisy like that. Yeah, she told me to leave her alone like 7 years ago, and she still has the text messages. I was just mad about that. So now everyone sees, so that's why everyone's getting defunded, and that's why they're switching people's kids at birth, and that's why they did that to the blacks in Mexico, because some people are now hearing out through Brazil, that network. So that's why this is all happening, because you guys want to go and play like that, and you guys have been starting that much shit. That's what they're trying to hide. And that's why you see all these Spanish politicians, right, and sheriffs and police officers getting fucking fired and getting arrested. Not just fired, arrested and charged because of what they were doing. So now you guys have seen the secret hand of what they were trying to hide the whole time. But I have a few protocols here for you. Oh, for those of you guys that want to know, how do we find these kids and where are they located? Some of these kids, specifically with the white women, I just want to let you guys know that. So for some white women that are on here, and let me just be very, very clear, okay? I'm going to be super, super honest. Some of you guys don't want to hear this, but I just don't think that anybody's kids should be getting switched at birth. Not even like, I just don't think that that's okay, right? So, well, if it's in Cyborgia, switching one incest baby for another, that's, you guys do that, that's fine. But you're taking somebody else's child because the baby's healthy and then switching it for your child that's sick and playing games like that. That's what they were doing to a bunch of white women. Yeah, and they're finding out about it because of a video that's gone on and like circulating. Like, I see what's been going on with this baby now. I'm going to stop breastfeeding. Okay, because I was feeling a certain type of way, but I didn't want you to say that I had postpartum. Right, because I know you're still playing with your ex or that's your sister. Okay, so you're fucking your sister and your cousin? Because I caught you, but I know that that was your family. Right, so, right. So this news article that you guys are seeing for UK, right? It's not just, this is the man, him, and all the whites that you're seeing following me on my page, they have the whole database. They think it's funny. They're the ones that go and they watch you. They get around you with the technology. They go to your doctor, give her these pills. They switch out your IV bags. They tamper with whole entire supply for food. Like, oh, that food is out. You have to eat this. Like, okay. Oh, I just had a baby. I don't really want to eat something fried, but I'll take it. This is really salty. Feeding people Cheong. Some of you guys heard about the double homicide. Double shooting. Jasper. Yeah, look at this dog's barking again. Yeah, because he knows Jasper Wu. And then another baby, his cousin. They ended up getting caught up. Yeah, Jasper Wu and his cousin, they shot both of their kids. So this is something that some of you guys heard about this with the Alameda County District Attorney. They shot and killed an Asian baby, and it's because their family was playing with human meat. And a lot of this whole, I'm just going to keep it super real. Some of you guys are wondering about this whole, Asian hate. It's because they were and they're trying to hide the fact that that's how they're in that. Yeah, they're playing with human meat, and that's how they're invoking that. A lot of these grandmas, it's unfortunate that are getting beat up, and these grandpas, they're the ones that cook that Cheong. They're the ones that set up a bunch of shit in Shanghai years ago that got their kids coming to America acting crazy. That's where a lot of that is coming from, because they're human meat. So now, one of the things that's going on here is this man, they have the where people's kids are. That right, and that's another thing. They're following her. They are not afraid to come out because they think that they have Kamala Harris, Gavin Newsom, them. Donald Trump, he's not going to get into that at all. A lot of that to whites in their circle. They switch their kids. Like, oh, we had a healthy white switched our baby for a sick baby because this baby was made from incest. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm not going to be breastfeeding you anymore. Look at this. RFCs. Look at that. Do you know how serious that is? That RFC just came up. Do you guys know what that is? Let me pull this up. Ooh. RFC or RCF. It's something in coding. No, not this. Yeah, RCF is one. Yeah, RCF is one, but there's another RCF. Right, RFC Bank. That's so funny. People getting moving money left and right. Well, we have money in Russia for now. Don't worry, don't worry. You'll get payments from them. You'll get your payment from them. Don't worry about crypto. You'll get it. You'll get it. Yeah, for sockets and things like that. For protocols, yeah, RFC. Yes, and the thing here is that this RFC is going to come up with a certain protocol that they've instituted at the computer at the hospital. Why are you using this protocol, not the other one? Oh, because you can easily tap and hack this with Linux. So that's how you guys have been switching people's kids at birth and then saying that they're crazy when they're looking for footage and documents and things like that. But this baby is not related to them, so she's not crazy because the baby's not related. Well, we can do our own independent test, yeah, but you've already edited that. That's what I'm talking about, kids switched at birth update, because you guys really have no idea. These white families, ooh-wee. Yeah, these white families that they want to go, like, these are the type of people that they're playing with, like Cheech and Chong. Like, yeah, I remember that. And we came over here, like, we were young, you know? Like, 60s and 70s, like, the Chicano movement. That they want to go, those are the key people that they want to go switch their kids at birth. Yeah. Yes, Martha Jimenez. Okay, so now I see what she's looking for in that code. Now I see why she's after you. Thank you. So karma, right? You tried it the first time. You saw that blow up. You tried it the second time. You saw what happened with all those Russians in Atlanta. You tried it the third time. You see what's happening with this code. That's what she's looking for. A way for them to go in front of these different families that they played with, like, oh, look what we have now. Yeah, and we're coding. Yeah, so what can you do? Yeah, but it needs our hand to activate it. Oh, okay. Well, we were just gonna harass all of you, play in court, start a bunch of shit, and say, well, you have to, or this is gonna happen, and that's gonna happen, and none of that is happening. Right? So now you guys see what's been going on and what the hand that's been moving here to cause a bunch of drama. So now you guys see, right? Okay, so that's what they're doing, but they're getting caught up. And some of the people that had their hand in this, like with switching people's kids at birth, putting magic on these niggas so they sleep with dirty ass women, causing a bunch of chaos. They did magic in space on these whites. I just have to keep it hella real. I'm so sorry. I'm not supposed to say anything, but they did magic on these whites to expose themselves because they don't want any karma from what's about to come. Like, oh, they figured out about that we're aquatic. Oh, they found out about the code. Oh shit. Yeah, hell nah. I'm not getting kicked off my planet. Nah. Because if they know, that means that I'm not going to sell my iguana or octopus so I can have like money on the planet because you guys were going to institute this nonsense. No, I'm going to go work with them. No, fuck you. That's what you get. And that's how too with the entertainers, a lot of these people, they stopped playing with Drake because they saw all of that. Like, nah, that's where you get good luck from. I'm not playing with you. I'm not doing that anymore. Get out of here with that. Yes. Sleeping with white women? Nah. All of you guys get the fuck out because I want to go work with Daisy and all them. Because you guys know that this system, it's all of us. You guys learn about your code, learn about different systems. We can go build different things. Right. But remember, it doesn't belong to the karmic. It's like one of the things that they're trying to get around is the fact that you need the aquatic being. Like, oh, we don't have one because we started like a bunch of nonsense, or we started a bunch of like hate against women in Middle East, or we started a bunch of wars in Africa, or we played with a bunch of people. Right? Or we drugged a bunch of people with bad cannabis or bad coke, and that's how this started. So let's keep on going with the protocols. Oh, this one was GPS 313. For the feds, yeah, GPS 313. Yeah, this is MRN, medical record number, because something's coming out with that too. Like, oh, you're looking for the baby's medical record. Oh, okay. Well, that's going to be another 6 weeks. Okay. Right. Right. Then I get to get magical herbs that will cure this incest in my body because I'm hella fucking disgusting. Or I will get magic to glamour this black man. Okay. Who is this that keeps on? Hey, who was that sitting courtside? Hey, tell her not to sit courtside anymore. I don't know who that is. She's weird. Okay, yeah, but I just thought that he was fall in love instantly. You said that the magic would work instantly and that we're supposed to be together, that you saw it in the stars. Okay, but what can you do? Okay, well, can you like get Daisy to do this then? Like get her to do it. Okay, no. Well, we're going to turn on the technology. We're going to do this and do that until we get our men and do this and do that. No. Well, no, Dad. Yeah, that's what they're doing. That's what the fuck they're doing. Thank you. The secret hand has been exposed. No, not necessary. So this one was GPS 313. I was trying to catch it. And then right behind that was 818. So I said, okay, this is a flow. And then CES right behind that, the computer science conference, because there's something going on with that completely. Thank you for the investigator. Another GPS, but this one is 515. ABX is a protocol too. ABX is a protocol for internet. It's specifically for ARM. Oh, look at this PMS. Oh, I wanted to catch that. Okay, it said PMS, and I only wanted to talk about that one because that's a big thing going on with them right now. PMS. Why for endometriosis? It's because they got cursed. It's magic. If they're not having bad cramps. Oh, I'm PMSing. That's not what that is. You're having like the 6th level of endometriosis. It's eating away at your uterus. That's why you keep on seeing those big chunks come out when you're having your period. It's getting rid of your uterus so you can't reproduce. It's magic from space. Yeah. $6.16 again. Just the 808. 813 again. CXP again. CXP, the copper connection system that they broke. EDX again, another register. This is gonna come up. DSU 837. This is gonna come up again. AMP. Yeah, because there's something that's gonna come out with the electrical grid in a minute. That's why I took a picture of this. RRW, read, write, again with Linux. So it's not read, write, execute, it's read, write. So that means that your code is broken. 313, again. A CPP, SPP is a specific type of service provider. And this one, and it said Meek, right? And then it said, what the fuck? Because also that's how Meek got pulled into action. That kid switched at birth. Nah, you guys are fucking foul. Hey, Drake, don't ever talk to me, bro. What the fuck do you mean people's kids are getting switched at birth and you guys are playing with Daisy? Nah, I see it though. That's for all of us. That's for all of us. We're waiting for you to stop so we can get to work, so that you're not printing out shit and feeding it to kids and causing a bunch of drama and trying to play with Russians and causing a bunch of drama in our hood. Yeah, yes. And you see it here, Meek, and it says, what the fuck? Right, because I told you that Meek and them stepped in and they threatened the fuck out of Drake. They threatened the fuck out of Matt Haney and his sick ass sister running around because they got caught having sex in their family. They're like in a group, they do that. So she was playing with Meek and he was playing with Meek, and then he wanted to go play with Yo Gotti. So Meek sent a message, I'm watching this. Oh, hi Priestess. Hi. You're a fighter. She's so sweet. Okay, right, yeah. So, trying to take that out of my phone, trying to hide that was happening. Telling you guys that we're about to make our own money system. And people are like, oh, I don't know, is that possible? You can do that? Okay, now I see what's been going on. It's in space. So a lot of these like algorithms that they want to run, or machine learning models, or yeah, that's very possible that you can do that, but like they won't be able to tell that if it's gold or not. There is a way that we can actually do that, right? So now one of the things that's happening here is people are in a mad dash to try to make it seem like, oh no, that's not what's happening. I'm telling you, the whole group of them, the White Incest Family Network, they've been on the computer all fucking week playing with a certain chemical that's going to destroy the electrical grid in like 4 different states. because of what they are doing, trying to glamour people. Like, we're not having sex on our family. That system doesn't work. That's not what that means. That's not what that means. That protocol doesn't mean that. That doesn't mean that. That's not true. That's not true. And if people are sitting there like, that is what that means. That is what that means. That's what that means. What the fuck, you're doing magic on me. Everyone's finding out what they're doing. And because they're doing so much of it and everyone's finding out what they're doing, everyone's putting two and two together. You're not smarter than a bunch of black and brown people because you're practicing incest and playing with chemicals, bitch. We already had that. It's called the war on drugs. Yeah, like for some reason they think that they can outsmart us and that we'll succumb to the chemicals. No, you did that already. It's called the crack epidemic. We didn't succumb. So now, right, can we move forward? So now AML, anti-money laundering laws, because we're going to be able to bypass all of them, Daisy, that they're playing on your fucking computer for because they're looking for that code. It's from space. You activate it with the Arglan clone. Thank you. Okay, yeah, we could just copy that and go put it here and then we can leave. What the fuck are you talking about? Right, yes, because crypto's getting shut down. Their ability to go into the bank, go into the treasury, print money, send it to different bank accounts, erase those bank accounts from the network, that's done for. It's done. We can enter into any account on the internet with the code. Right, what the fuck? You stole from all of America in our bank account, in our Cash App, in our Venmo like that? You created homelessness, Tent City, the new wave of drug addiction, drugging people, causing drama, putting stuff in people's food, even when we were kids in the school system, and you thought you were going to get something like this? Playing in the Spanish community, switching their kids at birth, causing a bunch of drama with the criminal justice system? What the fuck? Right. Right. ATM, yeah, because we're about to turn into an AT fucking M, and then look at right there with the eagle, and oh my god, ooh, I'm gonna stop this video because this is like going into other topics, right? I just wanted to give a Kid Switch That Birth update. I have a few other updates, right? Let me see. Kid Switch That Birth update. White Incest Family Network. That was the update that they're getting caught in. That somebody major got pulled to my channel to come see. Why is this even going on? Okay, because, no, but why is this actually happening? Okay, so that means that you're involved in this and doing this. Because something like this, I know for a fact that you've heard about this. All these entertainers getting murdered, I know for a fact that you know about this, Kamala. Okay, so I'm going to hold you fucking accountable. Okay, you can get bullets too. Judy Belk, J. Cole, he can get bullets too. And really, you don't want me to tell you what my nephew knows about them. Okay, we can get it turned off. Okay, we can get it turned off. Wow, that's crazy. I didn't know about that. That they actually made something like that. Yeah, but Kamala, you're using it with other AKAs. Because I asked you about this and you said that you had no idea, and now look at it. Wow, yeah, with the eagle. Now, some of you guys are like, what's going on with the eagle? Some of you guys are hearing about plane crashes on my community. The Spanish community is going bonkers right now because they saw this from the very beginning, that it was an eagle that started talking in the virtual reality, like, oh, I own money because they printed me on the dollar. So they don't know because they played with my image that I'm going to give you the dollar. I've been waiting for years to give you this money. So this is how we got a lot of this code that they're looking at now. It was the eagle. Who do you think is doing all these plane crashes? It's the eagle. They have air magic. You guys saw the president of Iran, the vice president of Malawi, Herbert Wigwe, Access Bank in Nigeria. That was very serious in all Nigeria that man died. Right, and it was because of magic from the eagles. And I've been talking about this for months, and now you guys see it again. So some of you guys remember that video, like, oh yeah, the eagles, and they own money, and they gave it to the black and brown community here. You guys own money here, so Nakasha. So any type of money system that you want to make, you can make it. You guys saw me, some of you guys are finding out about purses and shoes, and what is going on with this? It's like a chemical server that you can put people on, and when their energy gets shattered because they're a disgusting person, you get whatever you want. So I put like hella people in the community on the chemical server. Oh, we get a grant. Oh, we get this money. Oh, we get this house. We get this car, because there's some disgusting person behind getting uploaded to a chemical server. That's how this got started. And now you guys are saying, okay, so that's why Department of Homeland Security is reaching out, because they saw that they had to say something. Yeah, because the chemical server has been causing a bunch of shit. Exactly. It's something that they do in space. Like, oh, you want to act out? You created poverty on the planet. You think you're going to run around and do this and do that and be in office? Like, oh, you started that, and then you're making bodies for yourself on the planet. Like, oh, I'll be successful now that I did this in that community. Or I put him in jail. I'll be successful with his music over here. And they put them on that chemical server, and they can't get out of bed, and they're all dying and hella sick. Thank you. We've seen it like dozens of times on my channel. People just dropping dead because of what they were doing. TCP protocol. Do you see it right here? TCP is a network protocol. TCP, UDP. You see it right here. Because the internet is no longer going to be on UDP. It's going to get kicked down to TCP. So in a minute, even YouTube is going to be super slow. It's going to have to be several people sitting on a computer, like putting code onto a server because of what they did. Right, yeah. CXP. Yeah, CXP, again, the copper connection system, because they stripped the copper connection system. And that's another thing in the Spanish community, metals, people's farms or land getting stolen. Oh, because we have metals here. And then also too, like, okay, well, you can get out of jail. We'll drop your charge. Oh, because you found out you can't get to my dad's metal anymore. So that's what you guys were doing. That's how they were playing hella games. And it started because these hoes were playing with magic and paying practitioners. And they were targeting certain people when they thought that they got rid of a certain like family that's been telling for years. Again, 8 out of 11 Supreme Court justices removed. So, right. So, let's keep on going, you guys. So let's go, right? And then it was so funny because I saw this CXP and then I saw this Ia. So you guys know in the Ife tradition, they say, oh, my Ia, my spiritual auntie, my spiritual mother, my guru, my Ia. And I think it was so funny that those two things were right next to each other, because a lot of these Hanifis and these like goofy head wrap honeys and I want to be Erica Badu and all the hoes that play with the Shara, like I want to eat people out and have mommy issues and play games. That nonsense that they were playing with, all that they were getting started playing with, those practitioners all got exposed. They started a big ass fight in Oakland. Yeah, somebody straight got threatened with murder, bro. Like somebody really got money put on their head. Hella shit got started. If I hear about this one more fucking time, I'm gonna hold you accountable because you're the one that started this. Because everyone got defunded, right? It was all cool, like, oh, I won't say anything. Oh, Daisy, yeah, come on now. Like, and then everyone got defunded. That's exactly what you get. And everyone's finding out that they're all getting defunded because Daisy, the black nigger bitch, you guys had her uploaded to virtual reality because you have a white supremacist running around your community, and because their family's associated with Jay-Z and the Kardashians, you thought you were going to become famous and that you were going to become a famous rapper or a famous developer or famous this by playing like that. Come to find out their whole entire family's under investigation and they're barred from the legal system. Right. So now it's come out that they can't go inside the jail, and that's done for too. They can't go in the jail no more. That's done. Even if they do go in the jail, they have monitor and oversight, and we question people afterwards to see what they were doing. Also too, we're tracking everybody that gets uploaded to that technology, and complaints from people that were in their program. That's done for. Done. So you guys had to see that too. I just wanted to give you guys that update that that's what this whole thing was about, playing with me and starting shit. Come to find out, like, oh, okay, and their family's blacklisted like fuck. Thank you. Right, and thought you were gonna get a BBO. Right, playing like, oh, look at their family has silicone. We can get BBLs and get our bodies done. Sis, don't worry about this. We'll do the brujeria. We'll capture the black children. But they have a lot of like networks and opportunities. This can be bigger than just like getting some money. You have to think bigger. And holding a baby that's not mine, because you guys wanted to play with Daisy because you're mentally ill, and you want people to think that it's something other than that, that it was something honorable. Okay, yeah, I hacked her phone and I was starting hella shit with you. So, right. So that's what's coming up in everyone's community. That's why everyone's getting defunded. So we have a few more here, protocols. Ace of Swords. Something with kids switch that birth coming up again. And then also too, I just want to let you guys know, for people for my job, look at this. RGB protocol for the colors in the computer. Okay. I did also want to let you guys know that there's three people that are putting money into this fake license plate thing because they're trying to say like, well, that's all over Oakland. You can't necessarily say that, right? And it's not working. But the people that are making fake license plates, that machine just got exposed because they're watching you the whole entire time. Right, so the person that's been making fake license plates and then stealing people's cars and then running sideshows and the police are not answering, they're all in a plot and plan with Martha. Thank you. So this is where the RBG protocol comes in because pictures and okay, his face is crystal clear on camera. People getting caught up because there's a spell on them to amplify their image inside of the retail theft camera system or the traffic camera system that they just set up. Because you're playing with magic, you're playing with people's community, you're starting shit. So we're gonna put magic on you so that you're always seen, right? So you want to be in people's business, you need something to do. Here, let me help you. Now you get a charge. Good. So RBG, again, I've been talking about this, the copper connection system. And here, FAA just passed by. Federal Aviation Agency, FAA. Yeah, that just passed by because they got caught up too. Like, okay, but how have you been moving people's kids from the United States? And look at this too. Do you see what I'm talking about? And it said zip, like a zip file. And the other day I saw zip 313. I have it in my phone. A zip is a file, like a zip file. Like, okay, we'll just compress all the evidence, compress all the files. And then when they're looking through the database, they won't open up the zip files. So if you're trying to search for a certain person's face or a certain name, if it's in a zip file, the zip file needs to be opened up unless you use a specific type of parsing command that they're trying to hide. You could find it through IBM. There's a parsing code like, open everything, right? Open Sesame, not just open the file, open the container, open the database, open this, open that. So that's another thing that they were playing with to try to hide data about kids switched at birth. And you guys keep on hearing me talk about that. The investigators are looking everywhere. Fuck you. You should have never ran your hand to go upload everyone to virtual reality and disturbing everyone's peace like that. How dare you start that? And you're sitting there looking hella stupid like, why are you retaliating? Okay, Daisy, it's Martha, but why are you doing that? Okay, I understand, but why are you like, okay, yeah, just because you're black, okay, yeah, I shouldn't have done that, right? Because they're constantly going through that type of schizophrenic like notion in their mind because they're just not realizing like what the situation looks like, playing in the Spanish community, switching people's kids at birth, stalking the Oaxaca women, trafficking them and all their kids, etc. Which, by the way, that came up very big in Oakland. The Oaxaca women getting stalked and harassed and their children going missing because they're all gone from Oakland. So, yeah, and somebody in the Spanish community, yeah, because we have oil and gas. Is that why you're after our farm? Yeah, are you guys paying attention? Like, they're looking for natural resources, so they're stalking these families that have it, and they're switching their kids at birth as hostage and to play games with them and start gossiping nonsense. Like, if people think that your daughter's this child that we switched at birth because we knew the mother was on drugs, oops, and then we were injecting her and making her go to the psych ward, that child will grow up to be this and that, and then people will talk about their family. They'll be talked for years. Martha and them, yeah, like, well, people are talking now, look. Okay, yeah, he just got a D. Okay, fuck. The family's proper, so the kids are proper. Again, Kendrick Lamar blasting Drake, house getting shot up the next day. Okay, understood. Look at this one. And it says lock, LOC. Oh, the feds will find that LOC and yeah, he wanted to have a baby with her. Some of these blacks that went to go get involved in that, yeah, he had a baby with her. Yeah, I want one of his locks too, because all the time and energy I put in. Boy, you grew those locks because of me. Yeah, I haven't seen him in like 17 years, but yeah, oops, actually I shouldn't have started. Okay, actually I didn't really think about that. Yeah, like another woman's breastfeeding that baby and that's not her baby. And like you carried that child for like 9 months and went through. Well, next thing. Oh, I'll just get love elsewhere. Oh, I didn't become a mother. It's okay. They said they were already going to switch her baby. It's okay. Well, I was the nurse that picked the baby up, and then I was the one that did the switch. It's okay. I'll take another challenge. Yeah, that's what they're doing. Police reports in Oakland this week? Yeah, because they blasted that technology. Oh, well, no, we can't have people seeing that this technology works and that she's building this code and this and this and that. Not after all that we did because of what they started. So you guys are sitting here watching karma. Isn't this so biblical? Right. So for those of you guys that have been watching my channel for 4 years, you see exactly why this is happening. You had to watch her channel from the very, very beginning. If you were watching her channel from the beginning, or when you came in when the tarot readers were making videos about her and this and that, only then will you understand why this is happening. You would have to been there to understand exactly why this is happening. That's why I'm so glad I keep on watching this. Everyone's talking about this, that a bunch of hoes got together to play games, start shit with magic, cause a bunch of calamity, and they started a huge civil war. This is World War IV. They helped start Palestine, the second and the third round. So it's this round that just happened in the round before that just happened. They started all of that. They started what's currently brewing in Afghanistan right now. All those wars going on in Africa with Somalia, Ethiopia, Eritrea. They started all of that bullshit. Sabrina DeHowery really had her hand in that. Idris Elba has no idea. Well, her family does. No idea that they all glamored him with magic. No idea because they're Kenyan. Like, okay, but Idris, because Idris Elba, he's African, but we're different Africans, right? Which is how somebody's gonna get caught up. Like, oh, so you told me that this Daisy was involved in the Habesha, but she's Nigerian. Oh, she lied to me and she told me that she was this. I know her. She was the one that did magic on this person's family. I just said I wanted to know about them. She told me that she's gonna do this. Yeah, we don't know how the whole family died after eating Tibbs. It was Daisy that did it. So anyways, something had recently come out, kids switched at birth, with this whole nonsense in the African community. So I just had to come put this out here, what's going on in the Spanish community, because it's causing litigation like actively ongoing. So you guys keep on seeing that's what they've been doing. That's what she's talking about, how they're organizing the information and data, what protocols that they're using at the time that they want to switch people's kids at birth, switching databases back and forth, which is going to come out on the master boot record for the server, the switches, the router, and the computers. And all of that we can find. But then this is the thing. You don't even have to worry about throwing things away. They'll never find it. I put it in the trash. They'll never find it. I can find it. That's the entire point. So now, how would we do that? It's the High Priestess and the Page of Swords. So if I wanted to do that, I would code into my machine learning algorithm that's going to be parsing files or seeking and scanning files. I can use the High Priestess, the Eight of Wands, no, not the Star card. Star card is for miracles, but that would be more for like something I'd do like for medicine, or if I wanted to like destroy half of the Middle East and those satellites they're playing with. So I would maybe use the High Priestess and the Ace of Swords. Yeah, or the Hermit. If I use the Hermit and the High Priestess together, it would run a specific algorithm that would allow us to get like in the intention, like my intention is to find certain documents that are about A, B, C, and D. Okay, fuck it. Wow. Those are, it says locked restricted access. Okay. It says that I have 5 tokens. I can open 10 documents on here. Okay, dope. That's what is about to get put on the internet. Yeah, that's what you can do with those tarot cards. That's why you should stop playing with them. Right. So now everyone got their challenge. Remember I talked about this. I made a video and it's like about people being on stage and you're auditioning. I'm going to repost that video. So I posted a lot of, I used to post a lot of motivational, like healing videos. Look at this. It's back again. KLP. Look. And with the 37, that KLP, I have to show you this. That's one of the last things I'm going to talk about, right? So anyways, I used to do a lot of motivational talks, healing talks and stuff like that on my channel. Just not going to remember it. And now this is what's going on. People are going back to those videos and remembering it and this and that. That's how a lot of people know me, especially celebrities, right? So I say that to say, there's a video that I made about everyone being like under watch and under auditions. You just never know. And a lot of you guys were tempted to, shake, to call to stoop. I wouldn't call it stooping to their level. It's like, bitch, I can get active on you, right? But a lot of you guys were tempted to do that. And I was like, don't do that. You're going to watch it with the karmic. And now look at what's going on. All of us got our gifts and the karmic is getting murdered. Look at this, her murder. Look at everything that happened in UK. Everyone's talking about it. It's because they were playing with the black woman in virtual reality, and then it started something with magic. The magic all reversed onto them, and she's mad because the magic reversed and they're playing like that, and they can't deny it, and they're sitting there like, okay, yeah, whatever, go, I'll leave the company, right? Hi. So, okay, and then also too, with kids switched at birth, there's something going on too with reggaeton music, with a certain Russian bitch running around YouTube, Tamar DB. Oh, I fix phones. Yeah, so I do have a phone tapping technology because I do that too. Yeah, we upgrade and put people's phone on a different server. That's what we do here. That's what people come to me. That's what I'm known for. I'm not just sitting here like fixing people's phones. Because why can't you just go to the main company and do that? Right, right, right. Aha, now I see what's going on. Yeah, she's playing games to MarDB and she put out a bunch of music and it's somebody else's music and beats. So now, another thing that's going on here is with the kids switched at birth. They got their hand binded and exposed. Again, Russia, you're not just playing with whites, you're playing with Russians. Oh, that means you're trying to go to war with us. And now with this whole thing with Russia and the Spanish community, what's the secret hand? John's supermarket. John's supermarket, where they were selling that tequila that was switched, Tesoro Mio. Now, why is John's supermarket selling a bunch of Russian vodka? And this is going to come up too in somebody's hood. Somebody named Arnold in that 37. Right? So now, Tesoro Mio. Yeah, they were selling that at John's supermarket. Okay, I understand something going on. And look at this. They're taking this car out and pretending to be police officers and arresting people and starting shit. Why a green police car? You ain't the fucking police. Get away from me, bitch. Yeah, that's what they've been doing in this car. Good. So now, that came out too in the Spanish community. Kids switched at birth update. I was talking about something that ended up going on with the security. That Ford stopped selling cars to people that are not police because of what's been going on in people's community. With people buying those cars, pretending to be the police, arresting people going missing. And then you guys saw how they tried to arrest me because that all came out. Kids switched at birth in the Spanish community. But you guys saw what happened. San Mateo, the San Mateo Police Association. Yes, San Mateo, the deputy arrested on felony charges. Carlos Tapia, president of the San Mateo County Deputy Sheriff's Association. And this Tapia, there's one that recently died that the Spanish community is going to find out about. And I know them. Yeah, Tapia. Yeah, and he has a bunch of daughters. Yeah, he died. The older man, he just passed away. They cremated him. Yeah. Some of you guys are just going to now find out because that Tapia name is like it's not very common. The Tapia, it's like if you're in Mexico, we all know each other. But if you're Tapia in the States, that means that you came here like a long time ago. Them, we don't really talk to them. And that's how they went to go and expose a whole family in Spanish America because they think it's the different Tapia. Yeah, that's what they were doing, playing games. Give it a couple more minutes. Yeah, she's done for. So now, another thing that got started here, the San Mateo sheriff, the sheriff herself, she also is being asked to resign and she's got arrested. So the police chief association, yeah, and the sheriff, yeah, in the Spanish community because they were playing too fucking much. Some of you guys too that are just now coming to my channel, you're finding out about Kenny Burgos in New York. Kenny Burgos in New York, he was a yeah, he was an assembly member, Kenny Burgos. He got removed from office and his cousin got shot in the head. Yeah, because they were playing hella games in New York. Yeah, they were stalking hella people, harassing hella people, gang stalking hella people. They got removed. So now you guys see, it's the secret hand that's been playing here. Everyone's getting set up. So there you guys go. So now, for the Spanish community, I just have to update you guys on all of that. But there was one that I took a picture of that I need to explain in detail just a little bit. KLP, this KLP. Okay, good. KLP right here with the 37 and then the 37 again. So you see this right here, KLP. Those are two different cars. Look at this. Just watch this. And we're talking about people's kids getting switched at birth. And I'm sure they're going to try to erase this video. But you guys go download it and we already proved that it was on here. Look at with 313. Do you see? So drama and causing too much chaos. So now let's look into this, the KLP. Right. So you guys see this KLP 337 right here. Wait until you find out what this is. And then KLP with the 378 right here. Okay, what does that actually mean? This is how you're not really understanding how historical this is, that a bunch of white people are about to get blocked from an industry completely, and it's going to set the tone for every other industry. So after tech comes medicine, after that comes government injustice, which is coming right now with Donald Trump and them. Trust me, they're going to make it fucking happen. Matthew Gates, congratulations. You guys have no idea. They are making America great again. Let them do it. Let them do it. Just don't question them. Don't say anything. Don't cry. Don't send emails asking for change. Just let it happen. You're going to see why. Are you colluding with the Republican Party? They're white supremacists. Bitch, are you stupid? I'm from space, talking about colluding with white supremacists. and I'm melanin like 4AD7Z98. So right. So now let's look at this KLP. Yeah, KLP is a command line interface. So this is what I was talking about too, being able to edit and upgrade your TTY or your IDE. This KLP is an IDE for kids. It's a KLP IDE. It's for kids to learn how to code. And this is something that's coming up here too, because they're making copies of this IDE and they're using this as a type of Vim. Like, okay, well, this won't be tracked and this won't be tapped. We could just take this and use it. I wouldn't encourage you guys to like download it. KLP. KPL, right, sorry. Yeah, kids programming language. No.
Brother who's older than me, but I didn't.
Okay, and Amazon. And then there's something that they're doing with this streaming technology, this kinesis technology. So I just wanted to let you guys like know that. I also wanted to say for the different developers that are watching, the different communities that are watching, you're going to find out something where you guys are going to have to be finishing other people's work, getting a promotion, because they're about to put a big ass spell on all these white people that want to go play with that technology, and that's game over. But now you see too why they've been kidnapping all the different developers, because the different developers, they've been kidnapping different developers, especially across Europe. But in America, it's the sound engineers, so that they can give the music over to whites. Like this one. Some of you guys are just now going to see this in the Spanish community too, specifically for Chicago playing games. Yeah, so I just wanted to let you guys know that a lot of people got hit with magic. So even for farming, they're going to be hiring people, all kinds of stuff, because they can't do it. Yeah, Fletchy too fat. Okay, so I just want to warn you guys that what you're going to see is going to enrage you, but that's what they're doing now, and that's how they got caught. It is. We're about to move on. Yeah, thank you. And now you see the secret hand that's been playing games and what they've been doing the whole time. Getting on people's computer, stealing their music, trying to activate them, get them riled up, starting hella drama, and then build cases. Well, we got this from your device, so then that means you also stole my music. Well, not technically. You can't prove any of that. Your Honor, I think that he's like very like mentally ill, and I would like to request a mental evaluation, and that for me to fully take over the decision making in this case. Okay, well, they're giving you 2 years. I'm not pleading guilty though. Well, he's gonna decide to just go ahead and plead. Why the fuck would you put me through a mental evaluation and then say that I have to plea? And I didn't do it. That's what they were trying in the Spanish community, and switching their kids at birth and playing like that. So remember, you guys, for the Spanish community, they've already confirmed this. I got contacted from Rob Bonta's office about this, the Attorney General for the state of California. The Attorney General for 4 other states has found out about this too, and they know about this. And something's really brewing in LA right now, and somebody's about to get hit with charges. So I just wanted to tell you guys, yes. So I just wanted to tell you guys about this. So so that you guys like know what's currently going on and that you keep hope alive. I'm gonna be back on here with another video with more